freedom of trading on mobile, Geojit BNP Paribas presents FlipMe, the award-winning new generation mobile trading platform. Now make informed investment decisions wherever you are. Geojit BNP Paribas.
Investors in Indian stock markets are concerned about the performance of the market. The stock market indices are much lower than the 2008 peaks, even though they have almost doubled from the 2009 lows. But from a 4-year perspective, the performance of the market has been poor, returns has been indifferent. So what are the prospects for the Indian stock market investors going forward? What are the prospects for the global economy? What are the risks to investment? What are the prospects for the Indian economy in particular and investors in general? These are the relevant questions. Let us get the issue in perspective. In the year 2008, the global economy faced a major financial meltdown. This led to a severe recession in 2009. The global economy contracted by 0.7% in 2009. This was the worst recession after the Great Depression of the 1930s. International trade contracted by around 11% in 2009. In 2010, there was a recovery with the global economic growth bouncing back to 5.3%. But unfortunately, in 2011, there was another dip. Global economy grew only by 3.9% in 2011. This was because the performance in the developed economies was very poor. Japan, US, and Europe has been clocking very poor rates of growth. Going forward in 2012, what are the prospects for the global economy? The prospects are not very optimistic, but they are neither very pessimistic. The IMF expects the global economy to grow by 3.5% in 2012. The positive news is that the US economy is on the mend. US is coming back to reasonable growth. The growth is not yet robust, but things are improving. Corporate US is doing very well. So the IMF expects America to grow by 2.1% in 2012. The Japanese economy is recovering from the devastating tsunami and the supply side bottlenecks that it caused in 2011. Japan will clock around a 2% growth in 2012. Of course, Europe will continue to be in recession. But the positive news from Europe is that the risk of a financial contagion, the risk of a disruptive default, and a consequent banking crisis has been largely preempted. The European Central Bank has acted. Long-term repurchase options that the central bank has implemented has injected liquidity into the economy, and also they have preempted a banking liquidity crisis. So because of the improvement in the liquidity situation and the remote possibility only of liquidity crisis and a banking crisis in Europe, risk appetite is improving globally, and that is why we had a risk-on trade in the first 2 months of 2012. So 2012, global economy will grow moderately. Emerging Asia is expected to grow at around 5.7%. Sub-Saharan Africa has been stable, growing at more than 5%. Latin America and Caribbean is likely to grow by more than 3.5%. So growth prospects are looking better for the global economy, even though the scenario is far from very bullish and optimistic.
Experience the freedom of trading on mobile. Geojit BNP Paribas presents FlipMe, the award-winning new generation mobile trading platform. Now make informed investment decisions wherever you are. Geojit BNP Paribas.